we always have had to change our direction because change is the universal law, is the nature's delight, and the cosmic rule, regulation that dominates the whole cosmos and the universe, and it also controls, subjugates, domesticates our lives, our actions, careers, professions, relationships. There is change everywhere, including in our DNA and in our biology, blood. There is constant change and transformation in one way or another. And if we do not adopt change, which is universal, necessary, fundamental into our lives for growth, progress, learning, then we will be destroyed not only by the others' hypocrisies, double standards, betrayals, opinions, thoughts, judgments, but most importantly, by our own biases, desires, demands, temptations for power, wealth, riches, arrogance into our life. We'll be destroyed by our own pretense and power and arrogance, desire, vanity, pride, superficiality, which is common for everyone and not really for one man or woman. So we have to fix our own unconscious first. We have to first bring our own darkness into the light. We first have to recognize and realize our own unintegrated shadow and integrate it in one way or another. Then the light will be illuminated, the paths will brighten up almost automatically. Because until and unless we make the unconscious conscious, it will direct our lives and we will call it fate. And if we have known ourselves and if we have known the enemy, then we need not fear the result of 1,000 battles. And obviously, the supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. So we don't have to fight anything or anyone. We just have to stay true, authentic, real to ourselves. We just have to be able to hold on to our ground and remain grounded, modest, decent, grateful all the time in all of our actions, interactions, and communications. Then we will prevail almost automatically because others will attack us. The others will show off their body, physique, possession, wealth, riches, but we have to remain unshakable, unflappable, unflinching in who we are, what we represent in our ideologies, ideas, virtues, principles, values, and so on and so forth. So obviously, if we do not change direction by adopting change into our lives, change obviously always tells us to constantly change ourselves. That is the core principle of change, to flow instantaneously with the change by mastering change into our lives, so that the exercise of change becomes almost seamless and flawless. Then we obviously, if we do not change direction, then we may end up where we are heading. So obviously, if we do not change direction, if we remain constant and unflinching, unflappable, then we will be able to accomplish our goals, meet our ends, fulfill our targets,